I'll check call if he bets 100. But not 240. Now, I talked about this in my post yesterday about Aquaman. When you overbet the river like that, it really tells me that he was slow playing. I could be wrong, but if he doesn't have a huge hand there, then he's just going to get killed when I've got something. If he does have a huge hand, then there's no way I'm ever going to call that bet. So, darn it. I'm playing so weak against him. But that makes it less likely he has a 7, as everybody knows. I'm going to raise him. I kind of want to raise more, but I feel like, wow, he's just running over me. This sucks. Could be that he's getting killed. Yeah, that's good. Thank you for showing me. He's getting hit with the deck. I mean, and his timing is good. He's aggressive. He's a tough player, lectrr. And I just keep on flopping middle pair. And I have to take a stand here at some point. I'm going to try not to do anything dumb. And I'm going to try and come back into it. What can I do? I can have something sometime when he raises. That'd be good. I am limping in with 2-4 because I'm never folding out of the small blind. Unless he does that every time. He hasn't shown that he's going to do it every time yet, and so we shall see. I was going to re-raise, but I shall see a flop. These are the sort of flops that I feel like he's going to often have a go at, and if I bet, he's often going to raise me on. If it sounds like he's in my head here, it's because he is. Of course, I don't know if it's obvious or not, but I would prefer, I love to play against tight players heads up. I love to play against predictable players heads up, and he's neither. And so what he's going to do here is it's often going to be like this between me and him heads up, where he's pushing me around, and I'm waiting to hold some cards against him. I can live with that. I'm going to have to pause, and then I'm going to start a new file, because this is getting a little bit big. So, what's going on? Lectrr is also playing in the Chip Talk tournament, which he was chip leader, or right up there amongst the chip leaders last I checked. So I'm hoping that he's distracted. He did check call me, which is very bad for me, considering the fact that he has all the chips and I have none of the chips. I don't think that he's slow playing. I think that he's calling with something like middle pair. And I was able to get him to fold, which is always a happy day, especially in this tournament. That's a big raise, and I don't know what that means, but I know that I'm going to flop top pair one day. In the meantime, I might have to change plans soon. This is what happened. This is sort of what happened. It wasn't this quick, but this is sort of what happened to me in Atlanta against lectrr, where he was winning every pot, and then I pushed in with middle pair and he hit top pair. So I'm going to hope that doesn't happen. I did flop top pair here. I am not concerned about a 5. I'm a little concerned about diamonds or a 9, but I'm going to live with it. And I might have to go broke here if he decides he wants to raise me. And I check it down, and he had diamonds. Great. Hi, Seamus.
Oh, the movie is over.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going to pause recording this tape now, because my son is here. Yes, Seamus. Is this thing on? I don't know where I left off on the last video, but I've come back a little bit. I finally flopped top pair against him. He did raise the pot, so it's a little scary. But I think that I'm going to maybe go broke on this hand. And it's a good thing that I started it back up so we can see the exciting conclusion. If he bets here, I'm going to check raise all in. And if he has me beat, then I'll be sad. Yes, Seamus?
No, I don't know what kind of... I don't know what...
Go find some.
I don't know what
Lectr's thinking. He's thinking. I can't check raise all in, but I'm going to bet the pot. And this commits me. So I don't really like that he bets so little. Could mean ace queen. I wouldn't like that. Maybe I can think about folding. Yeah, I guess I should think about folding if he raises. I'm not really one to make big laydowns, though. I don't have the temperament for it. So the good, he folded. Great. Now look at me now, baby. I got 1,300 chips.
Whoa.
Yes, Seamus.
How much? Do you beat him yet?
No, but I'm doing pretty good. Can you do what I told you?
I don't know what kind of camera.
Okay, then you can sleep in your undies.
What?
You can sleep in your undies. I have two pair. I have the best hand. I like that, but I don't know. I mean, if this was an easier guy to play, I would just call him down, but I do want to get value, and if he pushes here, God darn it. Yep. See, if that's a weird play, and if he had made a real raise, I could have folded, but he didn't. he raised so little, I just can never fold there. And that's bad, but he went runner on me, so that's just how it goes. Against a more aggressive player pre-flop, I could limp here and then hope to push if he raises. But he doesn't raise out of the big blind very much when I limp. So I'm just going to go ahead and raise it. If he folds it, that's fine. This is a powerhouse. I'm going to raise it. If the small blind limps in and I have a hand good enough to raise, I don't want to raise the normal amount because I'm going to be out of position. So I'd like to raise a little more, and if he folds, it's not so bad, because guess what? I only had ace-jack. And it's very strong against what he probably has, but it's not, doesn't play well. Does not play well. Jack 8 can do a lot of different things for me. It is an okay hand. lectrr is folding more than he was in the beginning. I don't know if this has to do with the fact that the blinds have gone up to 25-50, or if he is busy with other stuff, or if he's nervous, or if he's or whatever. But he's folding more, which is good for me. Unfortunately, I have to be very careful because I don't have any chips. One reality of this format is that if we get to 5100, then it will be a push fest. Against players that don't like to call, that's good for me. But most players know that they have to call a lot. So 50-100, if I'm still short stacked, will be bad for me. So basically, in the next 8 minutes, I need to double up. Let's see. Maybe a king will come here. It never does. You'll notice that I'm not going to very often. Yeah. See, I'm tempted to take this pot away. The problem is that I only have 865 chips. Pretty sure he doesn't have an ace. I'm also pretty sure that he will call with a queen.